It's Entertainment Schmig.
Okay, The Bachelor last night. It was down to the final three. And, it's our favorite time, the fantasy suite. Unbelievable. And Jimmy Kimmel found it unbelievable, too, last night.
Should you choose to forgo your individual rooms, please use this key to stay as a couple in the fantasy suite.
What do you think?
I think we should take advantage of this.
What do you think?
I would love nothing more than to spend the night with you.
I am very excited. Should we go?
Love to. And then he handed each one of them a number like you do when you're waiting in line at a deli.
I mean, seriously. But if you're going to find love with this guy, you have to sleep with him because all the rest of the girls are going to. Huh?
Ugh.
This plays out. It's so cheesy every time. The one girl who says, you know what? I love you so much, but I think that we should wait because this is national TV and my parents are watching. He'll say, oh, yeah, I totally understand. And I would never not give you a rose because you didn't sleep with me in the fantasy suite. And then that girl doesn't get the rose. I mean, this is why I hate The Bachelor. You have to sleep with this guy and he's sleeping with everybody else.
That's the way you play it.
You don't want the carnations? Step out of the room.
But you're talking about the drink.
Yes.
Instant breakfast.
You know, as you get older, your bones need some calcium. Right.
The Oscars on Sunday night, second lowest of all time. Only Jon Stewart hosting the Oscars in 2008 performed worse. $34.3 million. And I was having a conversation yesterday afternoon with Paul Cook. We talked going into these Oscars about how boring it was because there wasn't a lot of star power, and all the films, The Revenant, Spotlight, The Big Short, all downer movies. So we didn't think it was going to be that exciting to watch, but unfortunately, Chris Rock, I think, takes the blame.
Really?
And people are going to say, oh, it's because of his jokes. No, this is because it was boring going into it. Sorry.
We've talked about that before. You know, that's one of those things. Why would you want to host that? You are totally under the microscope when you do.
And the reason that I think a lot of people don't watch the Oscars anymore is because a lot of them haven't seen
the movies.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I watch the Emmys is because I watch a ton. I love the Emmys because I watch a ton of television.
Yeah.
So I'm invested in some shows.
Why do I watch the Tonys?
Because you have the musical numbers. They're entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Seriously.
I'd forgotten.
Uh-huh.
But that bit that Chris Rock did outside of the movie theater, asking people about the Oscar-nominated films, and the one woman said, you're just making these titles up, but then asked them, have you seen Straight Outta Compton? I mean, Oscar-nominated does not mean it was a big hit at the box office or that anyone saw it.
Right.
And now that the Oscars are over, you can catch a bunch of the films. Creed, The Danish Girl, and Room all out on DVD today. Chris Rock, by the way, did not raise $65,000 selling Girl Scout cookies. He had that tote board at the end. They said that was a joke. The girls sold closer to 2,500 boxes, which is $5 a pop.
$2,500, not 2,500 boxes.
No, $2,500.
Yeah.
About 500 boxes sold. So that was good. And actually, the money is not going to his daughter's Girl Scout troop. They live in New York. The money's going to Girl Scout troop in Inglewood, California. So that's sweet. And never fear, there's a picture floating around on the interwebs of Cate Blanchett touching Kate Winslet's stomach. Her rep wanted to clear up. She's not pregnant. She was just wearing a velvety fabric that everyone wanted to feel.
I know
It's
how
a story.
I am around velvet. Yes. Yes, I was.
Is that velvet?
What's going on?
What is that, velvet?
One of our favorite comedians, Tommy Johnigan, has a joke about the nanny. When Ben Affleck went through Nanny Gate, we played the joke, and it bears repeating.
Nope, that's not our nanny. That nanny's going to ruin someone else's life.
That's right.
That's not happening. And she was like, are you going to bang the nanny? No, I'm not going to bang the nanny, but I promise everyone who's ever banged a nanny said the exact same thing. Let's just be honest here.
Yeah. Well, Susan Sarandon's daughter, Ava Amori, her husband fired the nanny because she accidentally sent him a text. It was meant for one of her friends. Yeah, nice try. She was totally testing the waters. Eva was out of town, and an hour before the nanny was supposed to show up for work, this text accidentally showed up on her husband's phone. OMG, girl, did I mention to you how hot and sexy my boss is? I would love to bleep his brains out. Ha ha. Too bad he seems not to like thick Latin women with lots to hold on to, LOL. The husband knew exactly what was going on, and that nanny was going to ruin someone else's life. So he fired her that morning.
Shouldn't we come up with a better name than Nanny? Just the name Nanny sounds like, all right, this is trouble.
Would you even want to be a nanny anymore?
No.
It's going to be like the secretary thing. The nannies are going to unite and want to change their name.
Exactly.
I am the household.
Domestic ruiner.
Right.
Child care specialist.
Child care specialist.
That's Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40 and online at y98.com.